going on, y'all? It's your boy Wisco Man coming at ya with another reaction video. If you guys haven't already, please be sure to smash that like button down below, hit that sub, and flip them notifications over to all. This one is the second one off the album, No Reason. Let's jump up in it.
Just try my bitch, I live it out right, leave it up right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die. Bitch, I live it out right, leave it up right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die. Bitch, I live it out right, leave it up right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die. Bitch, I live it out right, leave it up right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die. I'm activated, no replacing that control of me. Bitch, I move like that. Definition of the underdog that got a bonus in real high def. Cheat code when I bite down, when I'm climbing up, it don't move right left. Never switching my ammunition, I'm seeing hollow right through the rest. Bitch, I'm one of those guys that see the lies right through your eyes. And bitch, I'm one of a kind that turn water to wine, that leave you hanging to dry like a thing close on. Don't come out in the wash, will come out in the ridge. Tackle through like a relay, off of the pits, like a full racetrack when I'm ready to piss on anybody, everybody take it to their bitch. Never know when I'm coming, never know where I'll be. I'ma die right here, live with what I speak. Don't die to be a legend, I'm a pure bloodhound. Breaking never sick a bone for the records I be. For the record, never had a fuck a record, telling everybody what I need to do. Don't you hear the heartbeat? I'm a real motherfucker, bitch, I live it out right. From the country hillside to my blue jeans. Bitch, I live it out right, leave it up right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die. Bitch, I live it out right, leave it up right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die. Bitch, I live it out right, leave it up right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die. Bitch, I live it out right, leave it up right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die. I'm activated, no place, it ain't controlling me. Bitch, I move like that. Definition of the underdog that got a bonus in real high def. Cheat code when I bite down, when I'm climbing up, it don't move right left. Never switching my ammunition, I'm seeing hollow right through the rest.
Dope, dude. Dope. Let's go back to the start. Let's go back to the start because I know I had a couple thoughts throughout there, but I got to remind myself. So, re-listen. So, right off the bat, before we get into the full drop there, I'll kind of preface this with I absolutely love, and I don't know what the fuck to call it, like I've heard similar style effects before, where you go with this super treble, or only mids, or I don't even know what to say the exact mix is. But we slowly, not only did he play with speed, and bring it faster and faster and faster, getting you hyped to start for the drop, but he also slowly, it's almost like them pictures where they go black and white and then they start bringing the color in. The bass is that color. What up, Bird? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't checked this album yet, I definitely recommend you to stick around or at least go listen to it yourself. But yeah, slowly progressing into the full drop with the fucking bass. And that bass went so fucking hard. That's going to be another one that bumps in the truck. Dude, tomorrow is payday. I'm getting my fucking power cables for my sub. I don't give a fuck if I mount the goddamn thing on the back seat. I know it won't fit under the seat, but I will mount that bitch on the seat. I don't give a shit. Why could I not think of that Why could I not think of that? Wow. Misty figured out what Wisco was trying to say. The audio fades in. Duh, motherfucker. God damn. Can you tell my brain's a little fried? Jesus Christ. The other thing I like about that too is as we fade it in and as we speed it up, you hear different tones. The speed messes with the tone of the song. Almost like, and I'll call back to this, I've done it in at least one other reaction that I called back to this, but my dad used to fucking hate when I did this shit. Shout out my dad. He'll remember exactly the fucking album I used to do that shit with too, I'm sure. Probably all three. I think it was 3 albums, 3 vinyl records of Van Halen's. And I used to put it on, what was it? Something in the 40s, I think. Something in the 70s or 80s. And then something like 120, 140, whatever the fuck. The speed of the fucking record spin. Oh my God. I used to love fucking putting David Lee Roth or whoever the fuck on full spin just to hear the fucking voice go full chipmunk. Oh my God. I love it.
JustTrae, my bitch, I live it out right, leave it up right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these.
Yo, there's the diss. There's the diss. Take it to whoever the fuck you want. I don't care. We just talked about this. I think Bird might have been in chat. I was up on Vic's panel briefly. I was tired of shit then too, but everything I said I feel was relevant, and I was trying to be as respectful as possible, not interrupt. So if I did, I'm sorry. Wisco wasn't trying to be an asshole. I get excited with conversations like that. I do like listening to other people's opinions. Just like AD was up there, Vic's up there. Vic's been on my channel before as a first-time interview. Before I got to know him too much, because I even told him, like we were talking on the phone, I was like, hey man, let's do this in an interview before I get to know you too much, because I want it to be authentic. I want people to get to know you as I'm getting to know you. And I'm sure that came off weird, but like as a friend, as a creator, I almost feel like it's a little weird interviewing somebody that you already know, because you kind of know what you need to ask them. But at the same time, also, you're just like reacting to something that you've already heard. It's not a first time reaction. There's something different about it, right? So anyway, point being, Vic was on. We talked about a lot of industry stuff and everything else, which goes off this bar. We then fast forward to a couple days ago, maybe even yesterday. I don't fucking know. It all blends together, man. Sorry. But we were talking about a lot of the stuff. We were talking about some of the recent, we'll say, drama without getting into it too much, which I'm sure we're going to talk plenty about throughout this album, considering it's filled with fucking disses. Is, like I said, that's what I hear. But point being, one of the things that I was focused on in that, and that I think AD kind of agreed with me on, there's some stuff AD said that I'm, like anybody, I think a lot of people find AD to be an acquired taste. I personally don't have a problem with the dude. I just think there's some things he could do more tactfully. No disrespect, AD. I think you understand what I mean. You're very strong in your opinion, and you don't give a fuck how it bothers somebody else. I'm similar. I like to believe I take the second to allow people to digest it a little bit. I'm not always so good at that, but that's the effort. Anyway, the opinion is, and Vic shared kind of a somewhat opposing thing using Post Malone as an example. And I should really share that live and mention. I think I shared it when I was up on it, but I'll reshare it because it's something that's really good to go back to. He had some music audio issues that it wasn't playing through the way he wanted it to. So we ended up on a panel talking and fucking went for a while. It was awesome. Anyway, shout out Vic. But the point is, he brought up Post Malone as an opposing example. So before I cover my opinion too much, because I think you guys generally know my opinion, I want people to be real. But Post Malone picks different styles, doing different things. Just like MGK, I'll pick my own example that I know more about, because I can't recall everything Vic said. You guys know my memory's horrible. Said it a couple times already. But MGK did rapping, and I know a lot of people want to say, oh, M killed him, so he got out of rap, he went into punk or alternative or whatever. That's your opinion. I think the whole fucking thing with them was a publicity stunt, which is another thing that I was there for it, but at the same time I was 1 foot out, because I was like, nah, this shit seems fake as fuck. I think M's working with them because, I think Interscope or Shady Records and Bad Boy tend to have worked together in the past. That's my personal opinion. I don't know if we can find upfront examples, but that's my personal opinion. Anyway, MGK tried different styles. Church has tried different styles, done rock, done country rap, done just straight rap, where I don't know that there was necessarily any direct country influence all the time. We don't always differentiate, but to me, Church is no longer a country rapper solely. He's a musician, he's an artist, and he's talked about it. That's what Vic was referring to with Post Malone, is he's an artist, so he tries his craft at multiple different styles. Fair enough. I respect that to a degree, but I feel like there's almost a gray area or somewhat of a thin line between experimenting with different styles and connecting with different people and being fake or being honest. For me, I don't know where the line necessarily is, but I know what I feel when I hear it. I know what I feel when I see actions. It took me a while to recognize what Trey's referring to. And if you guys know, you know. Like I said, I'm going to try not to focus too much directly on the drama. But, there's other videos I've done for that, reviewing church vlogs and whatnot. The point is intent. Are you doing it just for money? Are you doing it to connect with your fan base, which I can ride with? Are you doing it to make fun, which I'm a friendly parody? Fine. If you're doing it to fucking hate, fuck your hate. If you're rapping about something and you make up an entire story, like Church has shared stories about his life in his music. MGK has shared stories about his life in his music. Eddie Kane. See, and now I'm tripped up because I don't know 100% any real story behind the Eddie Kane thing, but I like to believe that it was real. But now I think, let's say it wasn't real, it still was a very heartfelt, well written out, and if he was doing it for suicide prevention or mental health or any of that kind of stuff, I can understand that too, which I can't remember if it was specific to suicide, but it was specific to life troubles and losing a friend, basically. Like I said, gray area, man, thin line. I know it sounds like I'm wishy-washy on this because I don't know an exact turning point. But I will say this as a certainty, this as a concrete. I relate more to artists when they rap, sing, perform, write music based on their life experiences. Ren is a perfect example He struggled with many things, and a lot of his music, not all of it, but a lot of his music is focused on mental health. That's why I label quite a few of them mental health reactions, because, hey, come watch this because Wisco's going to relate to my struggles and things that I've heard about and comment on various things that Ren brings up and connect and relate and be empathetic to various people's situations. Make people feel like they're not fucking alone. So the point being, Ren, Upchurch, whatever, when people are talking about shit they're passionate about, when people are sharing shit that they've experienced, stuff directly to their life, stuff about how they live, whatever, it is much more relatable. That's the word I was looking for. I finally found a word for once. It's much more relatable. You can feel them. It's a storyline. That's what makes fucking legends. Not just talent. Not just speed of rap, speed of lyricism, everything else. M's amazing. He's the fucking thesaurus of rap, of hip hop, of styles. My God, the dude has... He talks shit on the mumble rap. He talks shit on the stuff that was coming up and whatever. And then he made an entire fucking song saying, see, I can do it too. Basically. I mean, he never, I can't say he never, but I didn't get the feeling that he necessarily said it directly, see, I can do it too. But he just showed his versatility. But here's the other thing too. Even in his coke days, drug days, whatever, he still was sharing stuff about it. He was sharing stuff about his struggle with his mom. He was sharing stuff about, the whole 8 Mile fucking movie. Assuming it's all based mostly true, which I believe it is, it talks about the struggle growing up on 8 Mile in Detroit and shit like that. It talks about Detroit in those times, 8 Mile in those times, how hard it was grinding, fucking being a blue collar boy, not wanting to fucking do that shit, but doing it because you gotta make ends meet, you gotta feed your fucking family. Dealing with an abusive stepdad, protecting his mom, all those sorts of things. So I spoke more about M towards the end there because I think anybody in hip hop can relate to M's story because I'm sure most people have listened to quite a bit of M's stuff. So you see a little difference. I can't speak to the Post Malone shit like Vic was referring to, but I can speak to the Eminem thing because like every other fucking white kid that loved hip hop and rap, I was obsessed with them growing up. And damn, dude, you got that VHS tape of 8 Mile? I think I seen the DVD of 8 Mile once, but I'm pretty sure when I actually owned, we won't, I invoked the Fifth Amendment here. Those who know exactly what I'm talking about, but I had a copy of 8 Mile. We'll just put it that way. I don't know that I ever had I know I didn't have a VHS tape. Maybe I've had a DVD at one point. As a matter of fact, I think my mom had bought a DVD, and we had it in the house at one point, but obviously, mom moved away and shit. So anyway, but yeah. So there's just a gray area on this, man. There's a gray area on this. So I don't know how to tell you to differentiate. Just be open-minded. Think for yourself. I feel like capitalism's gotten quite dirty. And I know a lot of people are ride or die for the concept of capitalism. I'm for capitalism, but I'm for capitalism with a conscience to a degree. Not super like liberal, like green over everything and not looking at the full picture, windmills example. But being a little conscious about what you're doing. Money will come if you're doing something to connect with people. I'm telling you, man. Look at Ren. Ren's never chased the money. I truly believe that. That motherfucker has got to be swimming in it if his medical bills aren't taken at all. And shout out, condolences, empathetic to Ren's current situation, going back through some of his medical stuff lately. You know, just when you feel like the dude's out of the woods and shit. Fuck, dude. So, prayers, thoughts, strength. As corny as some of that might sound, my heart's with you, man. My heart's with you, and I hope you push through. But anyway, back to this. He's calling out fake people, dude. He's calling out putting on a fucking act. Larry the Cable Guy is a straight up act. I forget his real name, but he's fairly honest about it. He might not go everywhere saying these things, but he's fairly honest about the fact that it is a persona, it is a act. And if you're going to say, I am an actor, I am playing a character, Hollywood's a perfect example, I'm playing a character, fine. But if you try to act like this is me, that's where we get into, are you even fucking sane anymore? Believe it or not, there's a lot of people that'll be just simply entertained with your real life. Gold Rush has become scripted, and we're going to cut off with this last thought. Gold Rush has been scripted. You start to tell it as you get past the first season. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't need to see them break down. I don't need to see them, oh my God, we got to struggle. We got to get this belt back up, blah, 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 blah. I could just watch them work. That's me. I'm entertained by it. I'm weird like that. I've worked so much with stuff, like, that's a big reason why I wanted to learn heavy equipment was Gold Rush. And various other shows that show similar. But I could just watch the real reality. Not some scripted what you think somebody's going to like. We went through an era based on ratings, be it music, be it Hollywood. And I think to a degree that really perverted and brought corruption and they lost sight of what they could actually do that would be more purposeful to society, I think. So we'll go back and review that bar and see if I have any other comments on it. Motherfucker! Anybody know what the dude's saying in the background in the beat as it speeds up? I don't know what he's saying, and I'm not gonna go back far enough to review it, but I can't fully understand what he's saying. It's almost like, bitch, I live in the fort. I don't know. I'm probably off, but I'm curious. Hey. Just try my bitch, I live what I write, leave what I write, ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I live what I write. I don't know. I don't know if he repeated the same bar, but bitch, I live what I write, ain't no reason to lie, basically. True. And that's the whole thing I digressed into. Trey said it in 5 seconds. Because that's the difference between me and him. And if Wisco could rap or do any of that stuff, I don't think y'all want to listen to a 20-minute fucking song on one simple little thing. Ooh, sorry, I should have rewinded. The Pines line, I remember liking that. Just try my bitch, I live what I write, leave what I write, ain't no reason to lie. Okay, sorry, Misty updated me. I don't know if that's 100% certainty, but it does sound like it. The background vocal is, bitch, I live by the sword, die by the sword. That's tight. That's fucking tight. Like, especially to kind of, it's almost subliminal. Obviously, it's there in vocals, but because it's quiet, because there's stuff playing over, the low voice plays over it, the speed up of the music kind of makes it slightly cloaked. I love that. I love putting something in there. It kind of reminds me of a similar thing like back in the day when you could reverse a tape or reverse a record, and like they would say Freddie worshiped the devil or the devil is a liar or some, that shit. So I fucking love that. Keeps repeating, live by the sword, die by the sword. Love it. Love it. I think it says people say, people say. So instead of I live by this, people say, live by the sword, die by the sword, die by the sword. People say, live by the sword, die by the sword. Yeah. Thank you, Misty. That kind of helped me put it all together. That's what I'm hearing, though.
Just try my bitch, I live what I write, leave what I write. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die.
Bitch, I live in the ponds. Follow these lines, which if that's what it is, it kind of gives me a different visual with paper industry, or some could relate to logging industry, because for every tree, and I'll throw this back in because I did a rant on it like early on in my channel. Didn't get any fucking views. But anyway, there was some talk in the news about paper industry, paper mills. My dad lost his fucking job because the mill closed, shit like that. So I did a rant on it. And one of the things that I specify is for every tree they cut down, they plant 4 EVPs. I'm not sure what that is, Misty, but I like the sentiment. But plant 4 for every one that they tear down. I mean, that's just sustainability in their fucking business model. But anyway, people don't think logically when they go after industries. So anyway, the point is, follow these lines or guided by these lines, something like that, rhyming with the pines. First of all, I relate Wisconsin, similar to, I believe, Indiana had similar forestry, bunch of pines. Churches had a song, King of the Pines, with Tommy, fuck, I forget the artist's last name, Tommy something. Tommy Chang, no, it ain't Chang, is it? No, I don't know what it is. Anyway, besides the point, let's not let Wisco murder a fucking artist name that he can't remember. But the point is, relatable with the pines. Like, that's what I grew up around. Literally pines that look just like the ones that he's got burning in here. Or, well, I guess the pines specifically aren't burning, but still.
Right, ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your
Bitch, I've been in these pines, treading these lines. Gotcha. So, to specify on what Misty said with EVPs that you guys didn't read because you're probably on rewatch. Electronic voice phenomena. She says, Wisco, it's like trying to figure out EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, paranormal stuff. Yeah, dude, straight the fuck up. Now, obviously, some people are going to go, ghosts aren't real, all those shows are fake, which a lot of those shows probably are fake. But nonetheless, I believe in a lot of that shit. At a bare minimum, like spirits being with us and shit like that. But yeah, EVPs. Dude, straight up, that's like my buddy Sifa. We watched quite a few. I forget the names, but these dudes that look into paranormal stuff and do their own, like going to these haunted places all across the world, and it's really cool to see their styles because they seem to do it in a more honest way. Because it's like me with my YouTube channel going out. I think one of them was a gamer channel, if I recall, but they go out and do this stuff and. Like, some of it's actually really creepy, really cool, and they're fairly honest about it. Like, they don't stage nothing, but they are excessively scared. It's hilarious.
bitch, I live what I write, leave what I write. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die. Bitch, I live what I write, leave what I write. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die. Bitch, I live what I write, leave what I write. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shoot on these lines. That's your reason to die.
He says, live what I write, and then is it, I hear leave what I write, but is it believe what I write? Ain't no reason to lie. That's a dope fucking hook, dude.
I live what I write, leave what I write. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, twirling these lines. That's your reason to die. I'm activated, no replacing that control of me. Bitch, I move like that. Definition of the underdog that got a bonus in real high def. Cheat code when I bite down, when I'm climbing up.
I like the cheat code reference. I thought that was fucking dope. Like, go a little nerdy, and that's actually something I call back to. Trey probably don't even fucking remember this, but I think when I mentioned I was gonna build a computer, and then I think he dropped in when I did like that 8-hour fucking live while I was building computer right over here. If you couldn't see over here, but yeah. So that's kind of the gamer reference calls me back to like me and Trey nerding out a little bit. He was asking me about, what exactly I was doing with the computer as far as how I was going to build and stuff. Cause I think he built his own, or he at least bought a gamer computer. So yeah, that's kind of tight. And for Trey, when he eventually listens to this, dude, no lie, if I get the time, and I'm not going to say necessarily in the winter I do, I should take some more time to decompress and play games instead of constantly fucking grinding. But you know me, I'm always grinding. Yeah, Misty, the computer marathon, that's the fucking definition of what that shit was. Wisco's figuring out how to fucking put this shit together. Anyway, so that's dope that he does the cheat code bar. But I'll finish the offer, Trey. Sorry, sidetrack, ADHD, my bad. The point is, I just like Church used to do it. I think he still does with a bunch of the OGs playing games and shit. I don't know what kind of games you play, but I'm sure we can find something. I'm always down to have some friends to fucking play video games with, like Call of Duty or like in this case, I've been really into Star Wars Rogue. I don't think it's multiplayer, or not Rogue. The fucking new one, Outlaw, Star Wars Outlaws. But anyway, I'm sure we could find some fucking multiplayer games that we both like. And I think that would be pretty fucking dope, dude. Because I think we have a lot of similar interests. So anyway, thoughts out there. Take it for what it's worth. But the cheat code bar, fuck yeah.
Replacing and control of me, bitch. I move like that. Definition of the underdog that got a bonus in real high def. Cheat code when I bite down, when I'm climbing up, but don't move right left.
Cheat code when I bite down and I'm moving up. So the cheat code bar for me also plays off the fact that you're not going to control me. Like, I'm the underdog. I'm grinding. I'm going to outperform you motherfuckers. Ain't no label trying to control me. I got the motherfucking cheat codes, boy.
Never switching my ammunition. I'm seeing hollow right through the rest. Bitch, I'm one of those guys that see the lies right through your eyes. And bitch, I'm one of a kind that turn one of the wine and leave your
Seeing through the fucking lines. Words. Thought and word did not match. See through the lies. Yes, back to the fake shit. I see through your fucking lies. Don't play that shit. It's just like, if that bar almost calls back a little bit, and I'm sure it's more calling for Trey in his personal scenario, people trying to recruit him or trying to whatever, trying to stifle him. But for me, it also calls back to the whole Church scenario here, where everybody's like, oh, they were just getting along, which is how I felt at first, until I realized that there was some more fake shit that I'm sure he's going to continue to expose. And yes, Wisco's got a mainstream music industry part 1 reaction that will drop eventually, but I'm not in a hurry to drop that one. It's edited, it's posted up on, it's just private right now, and I have to schedule it. So anyway, see through the lies, dude. I think that's my interpretation of what happened with Church, when you go, oh, they were getting along, they talked all this shit, and then all of a sudden he's back to making these videos. It's like, what the fuck happened? And it goes to Misty's comment. She says Trey's got his lie detector on overdrive 100. Trey and Church both got their lie detector on overdrive. I feel like they're similar to me in that fact. Like, one of the reasons why I continue to go back to a small fucking circle. You know, people who wonder why I'm not around the ones that I was around more over the past year or two, and now all of a sudden I'm not around, and it only goes to those people. They might watch, they might not. A lot of it's because, dude, I'm seeing the bullshit, I'm seeing the drama, I'm seeing the lies. I'm out, bro. Whether it's you directly or people around you. Most of the time it's people around you that I'm not actually friends with. But regardless, like, your boy's just not with it. I've got enough of my own fucking problems. And obviously you understand that I got control issues and not fucking saying shit, because I'm gonna fucking say it, and I'm probably gonna eventually lose my shit if you don't fucking listen. Like, that's where I'm at, dude. Like, I don't fuck with the bullshit.
Right, left, never switching my ammunition. I'm seeing hollow right through the rest. Bitch, I'm one of those.
Hang on. Did you say I'm seeing holler right through the rest?
Never switching my ammunition. I'm seeing hollow right through the rest. Bitch,
I'm seeing holler right through the rest. I wonder if he's shouting out, shouting out holler boys, just shorten it to holler, or if he's talking about the holler. But either way, like that.
I'm one of those guys that see the lies right through your eyes. And bitch, I'm one of a kind of.
I'm one of the guys that sees the lies right through your eyes. I like it. I like it because that's a good reference to. I've never really put it into words how I reach it. It's usually a feeling, but that's one of the things. Being empathetic, trying to understand other people, trying to see another side, even if it doesn't always seem like Wisco's listening to you. One of the things that helps me read people is trying to see either the conversation, the life, the whatever, through your fucking eyes. Put myself in your shoes, perspective, things that we were taught growing up to be a better person. I also use that as I find it helps me read people better.
Turn one of the wine, they leave you hanging and dry like a thing closed eye. Don't come out and the wash will come out and the bridge tackle through like a relay.
Hanging out on the clothesline he's talking about, but if it don't come out in the wash, it'll come out in the rinse. Fucking spin cycle shit. Well, hey, if it don't come out, it'll come out. If it don't come out in the wash, it'll come out in the rinse. I'm gonna add to that. If it don't come out in the rinse, when you wring that bitch out in the spin cycle, it might. I just went total fucking Wisco squirrel moment on this shit. The spin cycle, picturing a fucking, remember the bird feeders that have the drop down that allows it takes the locks off and it lets the spring go and it fucking throws the squirrels off. Spin cycle, throw them bitches off. Ooh, I like his transition from pits to the racetrack. Like a full racetrack when I'm ready to piss on any and everybody.
Never know when I'm coming, never know where I'll be. Do like a relay off of the pits, like a full racetrack when I'm ready to piss on anybody, everybody take it to their bitch. Never know when I'm coming, never know where I'll be. I'ma die right here, live with what I speak. Don't die to be a legend, I'm a pure blood hound. We can never stick a bone for the records I beat. For the record, never had a fuck a record, telling everybody what I need to do. Don't you hear the heartbeat? I'm a real motherfucker, bitch, I live it out right. From the country hillside to my bitch.
I'll just summarize my thoughts on that. Now I'm gonna break that down. He was on fucking fire there, dude. Trey showing just the fucking speed there. Not the fastest rap, but he was going. And he's basically saying, like, I'm a real motherfucker. I stand for what I believe in. I don't give a flying fuck. I will stand on what I believe in till it kills me. I will die for what I believe in. And that's the way I fucking feel. For me, that's family, the ones I love. I will die for them. That is me. That's who I've always been. And one of the reasons why my circle's small is not to hate on everybody, but a lot of the time I feel like that's not always appreciated.
Real motherfucker, bitch, I live it out right. From the country hillside to my bitch, I live it out right. Leave it out right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shit on these lines. That's your reason to die. Bitch, I live it out right. Leave it out right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shit on these lines. That's your reason to die. Bitch, I live it out right. Leave it out right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shit on these lines. That's your reason to die. Bitch, I live it out right. Leave it out right. Ain't no reason to lie. Bitch, I've been in these bonds, shit on these lines. That's your reason to die.
Love the fucking slowdown. I gotta go back just a hair because I'm gonna try to decipher the fucking slowdown. Definition of the underdog, got a bone. I like that. Oh, so you just slowed down what he was already saying, I think, because there it goes and references the cheat code again.
When I'm climbing up, it don't move right left. Never switching my ammunition. I'm seeing how to right through the rest.
Tight, Trey. Tight. I said so much in that breakdown. I digressed so much. I'll leave it with a short little conclusion on that one, because the conclusion was throughout it. Loyalty is royalty. Thank you, Misty. 100%. That is the conclusion. Loyalty is royalty. Fuck your fake shit. If you guys like that reaction video, please be sure to smash that like button down below. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. As always, check out the artist page down in the description below. And I really do appreciate y'all being here. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.